Hi, I'm Alexa Giebink, your food and entertainment reporter at the Argus Leader. This week, for Brew of the Week, I'm at Fernson Brewing Company.
We are indeed the largest brewery in Sioux Falls, and we're on our way to becoming the largest brewery in South Dakota. From day one, we wanted to be a production brewery, and that's what we set out to do, and we still are that today. We do offer a tap room here at the brewery and a tap room downtown, but we're all about production, which you're going to see here in a few minutes.
We just love the idea that anyone can really enjoy any of our beers, or at least find something they like. Right here we have our IPA, our Nitro Porter, and our barrel-aged Esme. Our IPA is a fruit-forward, slightly bitter IPA. The Porter is nice chocolatey coffee-like flavors, and the barrel-aged Esme is a saison that we made based off our original farmhouse ale recipe. We just doubled the amount of alcohol in it and put it in red wine barrels from California and let it sit there for 4 to 6 months.
What does the red wine barrel do?
It smooths out some of the spicy characteristics of the saison and adds a little wood and wine characteristics from the barrel.
As someone who didn't start off as a beer person, I think this is a good combination.
Yeah.
Kind of leads you into beer through wine.
We brew 30 barrels at a time. A barrel of beer is 31 gallons, so about 930 gallons each batch. 2 of our tanks are 30 barrels, so it's 1 batch to fill them. The rest of the other 6 tanks, it takes us 2 batches to fill them, so we brew twice in a day to fill one of those tanks. That's the brew house, and then everything over here is called the cellar, and it's where we store the beer during fermentation, maturation, and conditioning before we go into kegs or cans. The depalletizer raises that pallet up 1 layer at a time, pushes the cans off 1 row at a time, and they come through here. They get a little rinse out of filtered water just to make sure there's no dust or anything that got in there. They come around here and they get filled 7 at a time. Then they come along, they get a lid, and they get pushed in 1 at a time into the seamer, lifts it up, spins it very quickly, and then 2 sets of dies roll that lip of the can under and over and lock it down to make a sealed can. They then get rinsed off of any residual beer on the outside, dry it off, and then they get flipped upside down right here, and they get the date and batch information printed on the bottom. They get flipped right side up to the pack-off table where we put every single 6-pack holder on by hand. You want a beer?